Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Conspiracy Theory Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about two ghost stories from my life, and we are going to go into detail about spooky things that have happened to me. So, the first thing I was going to talk about today was Uncle Quentin. Uncle Quentin was, obviously my uncle, and he passed away a few years ago. And since he's passed away, things have happened, and I'm not sure if there are like different kinds of spirits or ghosts or whatever you want to call them, but everything that has happened after Uncle Quentin passed away has been related to electrical things. So the first time I ever encountered this was whenever I was, I don't even know, I was probably like 18 at the time or something, and I was sitting in my room on my computer, and I've got these really old Buzz Lightyear toys from when I was little in my closet. And they'd probably been sitting in there for like 10 years untouched. And so, you know, I hadn't touched them. I never accidentally touched them while I was getting clothes out or anything. Like, they were out of the way of where I usually was in my closet. And on top of that, I hadn't been inside of my closet all day long, and my closet door was shut. And I'm sitting there on my computer, and I hear Buzz Lightyear to the rescue from one of them. And I just look up from my computer, and I'm like, what the shit was that? So I was like, is someone in my closet? Like, what the hell? And so I get up, I walk in there, I open the door to my closet, and nothing had fallen, nothing was out of place. So I get out, I had 3 of the Buzz Lightyear toys, and like, I didn't even know they had batteries, but if they did have batteries, they should be corroded by now. Like, it's been 10 years. And so I pick up the Buzz Lightyear, and I press one, the button doesn't do anything. I press another one, the button doesn't do anything. And then I finally get to the third one, and I press the button, and it goes, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue again. And I was like, what? Why did this just randomly go off? And that was the first thing. And like, you know, I'm the kind of person who defaults to like, it's a ghost for sure. Like, I truly did believe there was something like weird going on after that. But if you're a skeptic, you could be like, well, it could have been anything. It could have been an electrical thing, or maybe something fell that you didn't know about. And yeah, so I kind of somewhat dismissed it, but like, also I kind of like, I don't know, I knew something weird was going on. I had a feeling deep inside. And so time goes on, and since then there's been a lot of other electrical type stuff going on. Weird things happening in video games at weird times when we're talking about stuff like this. And just lots of weird stories. There's another story that I was going to tell about Allie, my girlfriend now. And Allie came over, and I was telling Allie about how weird stuff goes on. And she was making a joke about the ghost in my house. And when she made the joke, me and her both started laughing. And then my phone, which had been sitting on the table untouched for like 5 minutes or more, goes LOL. Like, Siri goes LOL. And I don't have Hey Siri on my phone, so that's not how she got turned on. The only way to turn on Siri on my phone is to hold the button down, and I hadn't touched the button. And I picked up my phone, and Siri said that I had held the button down and said haha to her, and then that was her reply, was LOL. But I did not do that. So I truly do believe that there's something in this house, and I am 90% sure it's Uncle Quentin. And, you know, you've probably heard us talk about before how you can get stuff blessed if you don't want spirits where you are. But the reason why I don't have that done is because, like, it doesn't bother me. Every time that something's happened, it's been funny, or I've been with someone, so it hasn't scared me. It's not like it's keeping me up at night, so it doesn't bother me. And I also think that if it is my Uncle Quentin, he loves me, he's going to watch over me and keep me safe. And it's better to have that than to not have that, I think. But that's what's been going on with that. And other family members have have experienced stuff like that too, in the form of dreams. My grandparents said that he always turns the light off, and they think it's Uncle Quentin too. And my grandma said that they were going to bed and the lamp was on, and she was about to go turn it off, and the lamp just turned off. And she said, "Stop it, Uncle Quentin." A lot of people probably think that's really creepy, and it is, but it's also funny to me and amusing. But I can definitely see other people being like, "You're messed up, dude. I would get rid of that as soon as possible." But I'm cool with it, so you know what? Leave me alone. Here comes the other story. This is the first time encountering stuff like this, and me and Alex used to go explore Halloween places every Halloween. And the first Halloween when we did it, we went to an abandoned house, and we went through the abandoned house, and there were bullet holes in the windows and walls. I don't recommend doing this, by the way. This is a disclaimer. Please don't trespass and put your lives in danger for the sense of exploration. It's not worth it. Okay, back to the story. We were walking through. There was broken glass and rubble, and there were stuffed animals all over it, all over the place, covered in rubble. And then there was like, "Rest in peace this person, rest in peace that person," all over the walls. And it was me, Alex, and 3 other guys. So we were 16. We were just exploring and being stupid teenagers at the time. But we didn't know what the house was really about, like what had happened there and why it was abandoned. And so Alex had said he saw something, and I don't know what he said he saw. I think he said like an orb or something in the house. But it was really creepy. It was really eerie, and you could, like, I don't know, it felt off for sure. Maybe it was the bullet holes. But we explored the entirety of the house, and then we left, and I got curious about it a little bit later. And keep in mind, there were 5 of us who went into the house. And I looked it up online, and it said, like, the address, and it said cell phone execution case or something like that. Like, somebody had executed somebody over a cell phone. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what happened in this house? So I click on it, and I look it up and do some research, and I come to find out that exactly 20 years before we entered that house, 20 years prior, 5 16-year-olds, which is how old we were at the time, had stolen this dude's cell phone. And this guy had captured them, tied them up, and killed every single one of them execution style, which, if you don't know what that is, he basically put them on their knees and shot them all in the back of the head in that house. And they were 5 16-year-olds 20 years prior. And I don't know if it was just a coincidence, but to me it didn't feel like a coincidence. And, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's really eerie. And so and then I forgot, right after that, the house a month later got demolished. They built like a dealership on top of it. But it didn't seem like a coincidence with the timing of everything, and the fact that it was the exact same amount of people. You can tell me what you think it means down below if you're into this kind of stuff. I've been okay since then for 4 years now, so I don't think that anything's too off with me, but still really weird. And I did think Alex was possessed a couple years later. We told that story, I think, last time or 2 times ago on Conspiracy Theory Thursday, if you want to check that out. But Spooky, scary, spell it. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Spoopy, sperry, spell spins spippers down my spine. If you guys enjoy Conspiracy Theory Thursdays, please hit the like button. It helps me. It makes me feel good about making them. Other than that, I think next time is going to be when? It's going to be like the 29th, I think. So right before Halloween, I'm going to maybe talk a little bit about the science of ghosts, or like what I believe ghosts are personally. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on that stuff. And tell me your ghost stories down below. I like to read the comments that you guys put and hear about y'all's lives as well. And it's spooky season, so scare me. Other than that, though, appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure you join the community Discord if you haven't yet. Lots of fun to be had over there. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.